Good morning, humans. XZanthia here, and I'm getting ready to go to Japan. I leave tomorrow to go to Japan. Yay! So my friend Ray just texted me. She wakes up early like I do, and we're going to go on a little walk. She lives just around the corner, so I'm actually going to go drive over to her. So I'm going to bring my 360 camera. There's my new truck. Woo! Tank has been working on a new painting for in front of my studio here. Let's check it out. Look, he made a scary, creepy XZanthia lady. And then there's like a bomb and aliens and it says art asylum there. He still has a lot more to do, but hey, that's a good start. So here's a secret you didn't know about me. I've been sick for like the last 2 weeks. I've been hiding it, but it's not COVID. It's not COVID. We got tested. Pretty much better now. Almost all better. I'm better now. Hi, Gypsy.
Is released in little bits and travels through your energetic body, through your chakras, through your nadis, and which are like the energy lines in your body. And there's kind of a goal, but that's a funny way to look at it. I think it's just a natural unfolding, and that is like that energy rises up to the heart, opens up the heart, you know. It can open up your mind as well. When it's, down in the lower energy centers of your body, it's more about like power, survival, procreation, those sort of drives.
Yeah.
But when it rises up, it becomes about other things like enlightenment, I suppose. But yeah, so around like 20 in your early 20s, they say like a little spurt usually comes. And so that was when I was like reading all about quantum physics and having all these like realizations and stuff like that. And I thought I was like communicating with alien ships and stuff over the bay, because I would see these they look like stars, sort of, or like satellite maybe, or whatever, 350. And I would see them like, maybe they were shooting stars, but I'd see them go across the sky and then stop and then go like take a 90-degree turn and go a different direction. And stuff like that,
Yeah, I've seen that in Moab, Utah.
Yeah, that's amazing. You went to Utah?
Yeah, I got a tattoo of the Anasazi petroglyphs right here on my arm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a good film called Koya Descatsi.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk about it later, but it means life and disorder. Philip Glass does the music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Philip Glass, I totally forgot about him. Like he went out of my consciousness until you just said something. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Put that in YouTube music now.
Yeah, you should look up Philip Glass Koya Descatsi. You can get the entire score. Okay. It's really amazing. It's very powerful.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, so the Anasazi, they were the ones that like one of the ones that just disappeared, and they think that they went into the earth or something. Yeah,
there's a few different ideas. It means people not from here is one of the beliefs. Of course, you get different. And I don't know what I believe, but and it's also believed that their ancestors are now the Utes, and Elvis Presley is a descendant of the Anasazi. And so I got to go to Moab, Utah, Four Corners on a few different occasions and explore the ruins, the cave dwellings there.
Wow,
and I hiked in.
I want to go by
I hiked in through Horseshoe Canyon and went down to the Anasazi petroglyphs, which is a tattoo that I have on my arm. Do you, I may have asked you this, and my apology, but do you scuba dive?
I've never scuba dived before. I would, to get rid of my fear of sharks.
Yeah, PJ's really afraid of sharks as well.
I'm not like super afraid of them, but I am though. Like it's not.
Well, I think most people would be afraid of sharks. It's not an irrational fear. It's not like it's of moths or something, which PJ is also afraid of.
Weird that you just
PJ's afraid of moths too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
I
are you?
met a girl who's like, who had a moth
Phobia, yeah.
a moth phobia, yeah, and she was like, she was a significant like little character in my life for like a very short moment because of the way that she activated something in me, and it was kind of wild. That happens sometimes with people I meet, like just strange characters. They shift me in some way, or they just something about them really like ignites something in me. And then, like you were saying with your ex, even though you guys didn't work out, but you had this weird manifesting power together,
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Something in this body, the way that they're like, we have all this trauma and all this shit that gets in the way of like our superpowers, I think. But like just the way that we're made, like our energetic signature, I think like we're meant to like connect and like turn on certain keys in each other and things like that, and sometimes drama gets in the way of that becoming anything productive or cool. But
I almost feel that drama is put there as a way to deter people from discovering, like the most pure form of what they could exhibit on the planet throughout their life. So that way,
test.
Yeah, it's a test, and because life is constantly throwing obstacles at you.
That's right.
That's why I have Ganesh tattooed on me. He's the obstacle remover.
I love that.
Right next to my Anasazi petroglyphs.
I love Ganesh. Yeah, it's very cool. I like that you have these reasons for your tattoos are meaningful.
Thank you. You ever read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz? I got it tattooed right here, right next to the Anasazi petroglyphs.
Yeah, that's really good. That Toltec wisdom, I got kind of deep. I went down a Toltec rabbit hole too. That's sort of like the kindergarten sweet version.
Yeah.
The Don Miguel Ruiz. But there's people who are really into that, like becoming a Toltec warrior. Like, what is reality really? And yeah, that's a wild little hole.
Have you ever flown an airplane?
Have you?
Yeah, I flew out of this airport.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I have a friend who's a pilot. He's actually one of my massage clients, and he lived at Pilot City up by my place when I was living in Land O'Lakes, and I had the nudist resort.
Yeah.
And so he taught me how to fly there. And then one time we flew from there, and then we flew to this airport, and then we went to the Dolly Museum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like,
dope.
and I was like,
That's
let's fly to the Dolly Museum.
That is a good day.
Yeah, so that was really nice.
People are so sweet. Like, I really love humanity. That's why I came. If I did actually come from elsewhere to be here, it's because I wanted to help humanity not live such sufferable lives.
Yeah, if we each put in our tiny piece, and if we do it collectively, then the entire planet would benefit. I mean, humanity, everything.
It could be heaven.
But people are so selfish overall.
Yes.
Everyone's selfish. They're stuck in their own little world.
Well, what you just
and they
said,
can't
stuck.
see. They what?
Stuck, because
Stuck,
like
yeah.
I like the distinction of like it's not like they mean to be selfish.
No, they don't.
They're myopic because of trauma. Because the pain makes you narcissistic. Like, I really believe it makes you just so self-focused.
But it can also make you immensely empathetic.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like the trauma that I've gone through has made me empathetic because I can relate, and I wouldn't want to, create that in anyone else. But yet, child molesters become child molesters, and
Yes.
people that are abused become abusers.
Right.
In whatever way. So it's just like, obviously what you're saying is accurate, but it's never made sense to me.
Well, you gotta transmute it, and that's why the healing is so important. Is that you can take that horror that happened and use it for good, because it's just energy. Everything is like this powerful, potent energy, and you can transmute it or integrate it. But a lot of people don't. There's not, in our culture especially, there's not a lot of. There's like no framework for that, or like no cosmology for that, like there is in shamanic societies, where you take those experiences and you integrate them, and you create and you use them, and you turn them into power for good and wisdom. But there's not. What do we do with people that are troubled? We lock them up, or we there's punishing, there's shame, there's guilting, instead of love and compassion and understanding. And we can't love and compassion and understanding doesn't mean letting homeless people live with you.
Right? Yeah, there's got to be a happy medium. As I have homeless people living with me right now. I swear I'd never do it again.
But I know about that, like having that beating heart and like wanting to help and do your part, you know. But it really needs, like you said, needs to be a collective effort.
Yeah, definitely.
And it needs to be more of a paradigm shift, more of a consciousness.
We've been working on this, I feel like, forever, as long as we've, become sentient. And for some reason, I guess because the masses are always in some sort of turmoil, so they can't separate themselves from the situations to be able to even think about the big picture, which is what always happens. And then a lot of the people that finally do get what they want, they become complacent.
Yeah, well, that's what I love that you brought that up, because when you were talking about the testing, I was thinking of what I call the adversarial energy and how important it is. And you could call it, like that's always the, it's the dark side and the light side, the, God versus Satan or whatever, all this. And the adversarial energy isn't to be like demonized or cut off from us, or it's actually to be embraced and like looked at as like a worthy opponent and to be respected. And that's because it does shape our character.
It does. Yes, and I agree with that. And that's why I remember at one point when I was in junior high school, I was asked to write an essay of my childhood, and it was a very traumatic experience to have to do that, and then present it,
right. And you were real in school.
And I'm all like, my situation isn't like your situation. Are you sure you want me to go public with this?
Right,
and I did, and it was therapeutic, but also like, I just totally lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the adversarial energy developing character. So going through
yes. But they asked me whether or not I would have changed anything. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
If I would have changed anything. And my answer has always been no, definitely not, because it has made me who I am.
Yeah.
And it's given me
like who you are.
Yeah, and I do. And I don't feel that I would be.
That's some good pee right there. Come on, Dipsy. Yeah. Exactly.
So everything happens for a reason.
Well,
and it's really about your perspective of it. Life is what you make it. And if you want to be a victim, then you are a victim.
Exactly.
And I've never felt like a victim personally.
That's such a key point. And it's so profound and it's so simple what you said. If you want to be a victim, then you are a victim.
Can you hold this for a moment?
Yeah.
My fly is coming down.
Yeah. And what I was writing something the other week about power and about this victimhood and all that stuff, because I don't think people realize the agency that they have or how powerful they really are. And that's if I could say that I have a mission of some kind that I know of, like how to define it, it would be it is about empowering humanity, or like showing people their power somehow, like being like, yo, look how powerful you are. Because you're able to create that you are not powerful.
Oh, sorry. The cuteness got me.
Baby.
Yes, continue.
I love those.
Distracted by adorable eyes.
Oh yeah. So I was
Human
saying
condition.
The human condition. Distractibility.
Yep.
I'm distracted by all the things all the time as well. But is a distraction, and so there you go. There's a powerful example of being able to like use language or use our minds to like you said, shift a perspective. So I think that's really important too. The language that we use and making the distinctions linguistically, to help us like to frame things in ways that are empowering.
Yeah, like writing things down, spelling it out, that you're putting a spell into the universe. Mm-hmm. Manifesting this. And cursive, the word cursive comes from the word, curse comes from that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Maybe that's why they're taking cursive out of all the public schools.
You can curse people, you can curse yourself, but nobody has ultimate power over you. You're the captain of your own ship. And so what I said when you got distracted was that we're so powerful that we can create a scenario where we are powerless. Mm-hmm. Quote unquote.
Right.
And all the victimhood is doing that. It's like, oh no, and they're playing that role. And I've been there. I've done that a lot, so I know from experience. Mm-hmm. Playing the role of being victimized, and being a victim, and that serves a purpose somehow. It serves that you don't have to do anything to change your situation then.
Yeah, because you didn't cause it and you're not accountable.
Right.
You know, I do feel that I had victim mentality for a short period of time recently, which is why I started going to therapy like right after COVID. Yeah. But that was the first time that I felt, but a lot of things happened all at the same time, so it felt justified and it passed. I have someone else in my life that is very close to me, and she's been a victim my entire life. And she's constantly reliving these situations that occurred, you know, when she was a child, and brings up situations even with her siblings that she's still mad about from like 60 years ago.
Yes, and she's just recreating it in the present.
Yeah, and I was like, why do you want to relive these? I would like to thank you so very much for making it to the end of our video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm getting ready to fly to Japan. I fly to Japan at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I got all packed up. Didn't show you that because I figured, hey, that video that I did, walking and talking, took so long. You know, hey, I didn't want to bore you with my packing as well. Still got a sore throat. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this video today. It's a little bit different than I normally do, but it's actually what I would like to do more often. So let me know if you like it. And I'm gonna get ready to go to bed now because I gotta wake up. Okay, leave me a comment. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Make it to the end of our video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, Mr. Tank, what are 3 things you think they should do right here? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
In my head, I heard the voices in my dreams, but I don't remember what they said. Then the birdie started a tripping, and I
contribute to our Patreon because of the nudity that we have in our videos. YouTube often cuts down on our monetization because of glorious censorship. So if it wasn't for you being able to contribute to our Patreon, videos like this would not be possible. Thank you.